Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. Right, I am up today with a design team haul from Eiffel store. I've got a few dies and a lot of stamps, so I'll start with the stamps, and all this week I'm going to be doing stuff from this haul. So first up we have a set of butterfly stamps with various sentiments. Ooh, nice picture today. So there you can see, and sort of like script and stuff behind. And who doesn't like butterflies? And then we have a flower one, which is lovely. Great for doing seed packets and things like that. Anything in your journal or garden journal. And then we have time travel, yeah, get that word out correctly. And little ink splashes, coffee stains. Turn it that way around. And then we've got life is incredible. The clock is ticking. So that's that one. And then we've got a gorgeous set of little tickets. Put my finger in there, you can see how big those are. So probably going to be doing a lot of inking and quite a few tags and stuff this week. So I'm just checking my my doodah here to make sure that I've got my speakers on. There we go. My microphone. The collage one of silhouette men. Various sentiments there. A bits and bobs one, little elements of like worn wallpaper and tile, very useful for doing tags. And then a huge musical sentiment. I think that's a piano. I don't know, I don't play. You can tell me. But you've got like la si do re mi fa sol la si do, yeah. There you go, music. So that's a lovely background one. This one, I absolutely love this. Look at the size of that. I mean, that's huge. I mean, if you're putting together a box, you know, for telephone numbers and addresses, because I know everybody stores them in their phone nowadays, but that doesn't mean, you know, that your phone isn't going to get lost or get corrupted, and you just never know what's going to happen. So quite nice to have a hard copy, as we like to call it. And if you were to fussy cut around that, I mean, you could cut between there if you wanted to, but I don't think it would be very stable for very long. So if you went all the way around and used a Memdex punch, you know, you could make a little set of Memdexes with phone numbers and addresses on. So I absolutely love that one. And then we have You Light Up My World, great sentiments, hang in there, brighter days are coming, and some nice little collage elements. And then we have Time to Celebrate and a Gibson Girl. We've got a clock, party time. We've got a little corner piece of flowers there. I love that little clock with number 45 on it, and of course happy birthday. And then we have hearts. Kindness is beautiful. Don't put your happiness on hold. We've got flowers. Focus on the good things. Build a life you don't need to escape from. And today's moments, tomorrow's memories. That's a lovely one. And whiskey. If you know anybody that likes whiskey. I used to drink whiskey years and years ago, and I used to love the single malts. And it got very expensive and I stopped. How's that? But you've got the gorgeous whiskey splash with the ice cube flying up in the air that you can pop in the glass. You've got some, I think that's orange peel, and then you've got the filler for the glass, and then you've got that piece of wood that you can stand your bottle on, your bar. But that little plank is useful all on its own. If you multiple stamp that, that's going to be a great little background. But I love that. And of course, if you're somebody who doesn't drink, It can just be, you know, like a glass of fruit juice or something like that for a summer page. And you could do that in orange so that you've got all lemon even, and have it, you know, splashing out your glass because you have got the orange peel there. Next up, love this one, great for autumn. A nice one for fussy cutting out. All those lovely autumn leaves, and then you've got marshmallows and hot cocoa and fuzzy socks and roaring fire. So you've also got the hands there holding the coffee or the cocoa. Could even be soup. Love that one. Could be a get well hug, couldn't it? You know, soup, chicken soup. And then we've got some lovely vases. These are very tall. These are for slimline cards or journal pages. And then there's that one. Really pretty. And then, of course, I've turned it upside down. So there is the script, which I think is in French. Yeah, I think it is. It's like a little French advert. And then you've got that really cute little butterfly. And then next up, we've got cream or milk jug. You've got little butterflies again. You've got that flower sprig. You've got the cup. And then you've got... Who has the honour to serve the royal family? Well, not me. No, most certainly not. And then we have what would be brilliant for Halloween. You've got all the little bits of machinery. You've got the rib cage with machinery. You've got the spine. You know, if you like to do your Halloweeny stuff. And then, of course, you've got a lot of geometric measurements and a little ruler there. Or some kind of periodic table. And then we have another one, which is scripts and music and a little sprig. That actually looks like rosemary to me. But I guess it could be, you know, pine branches. And then you've got that gorgeous little stamp. If you've got one of those little postal dies, you could stamp that on there. Love that. Ooh, and here's a bit of fun. I think I'll do this one tomorrow. Summery fish. They've got flowers on them, bless them. I'll try and get in focus. We're getting a bit dark here. We have rain ahead. And then you've got shells, starfish, and another glamorous looking fish. Really cute, like that. And then we have more collage pieces. I don't know, I think that's meant to be Beethoven, but not quite, if you know what I mean. And then we've got a little tag. More tags. Spoken words fly away, written words stay. Very appropriate. And of course things like this are great for Halloween backgrounds. And then next up, trying to keep it in focus again, we have a very large key. So that's another one that's a great background. Love that. And then we have itsy bitsies of alphabet that you can just do bits and pieces stamping with. And we've also got some numbers. And then we've got those patterns again, which just go absolutely fabulous for Halloween. We've got tape measures or rulers. The inspiration you seek is already within you. You've got a sort of like grunge splash and some backgroundy script. And then we've got typewriter and all the little elements that go with that. So you've got the dipping pens, you've got the feather, and then you've got ink splashes. So that's another cute one. And then we have various scrolls. Things like that are great for edging and using your embossing powders on. Right, so that was the stamps, and now into the dies. And we have a what do you call it, a slot machine. You've got this, all the sevens there and the stars. We have a robot. I can see the little face there, which goes in here. So if you like to do sort of like retro stuff, I'm pretty sure that's a robot face, or it's a camera. It's one or the other. I've got to figure that out and have a look on the website. And then if you're musical, We have, I don't know what that is. Is that a trombone? It's something, isn't it? Yeah, I know it's not a trumpet because a trumpet is long and straight. Yeah, and I haven't had coffee, so there you go. And there we have our penny farthing, which is a great vintage piece. It's great if you've got characters, you know, like a fish or something. You can have it sitting up there on your bicycle. And here's a really popular one, the old-fashioned gramophone. And you've got the separate disc. I think they were made of wax, weren't they, gramophone discs? So that's one to make. And then we have an old-fashioned telephone. Yay, the days when phones had cords. And then I'm not quite sure about it. Oh yeah, I am. There we go. That's a steampunk flamingo. Yes, it is. And we've also got a steampunk duck. That one's quite easy to make out. And then we have a steampunky submarine. And a steampunk fish. And we have a steampunk rabbit. So if you know anyone that's into steampunk, that's a great one for Easter. Right, that is what I have for you today. And I am going to be back with projects tomorrow. I thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.